number one newspaper program on Flip TV. Michael, here once again to digital the way it is. The viewers are also here. I'm sure the viewers are also watching the program as I talk. All right, we appreciate you all from any point, any country you're watching us from. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the encouragement. Thank you for the love. Bystanders South Easterns on Flip TV. Let's see the reactions of Nigerians today on the statements of the president of the country, Ekpa+Tinubu. He has said that he deserves to be listed in Guinness World Record. That's what the president said. Many Nigerians are saying that what has Tinubu done to deserve that record? And we shall be looking at it today. Also, Ohanaeze Indigo has turned their back on Simon Ekpa as the IPOB leader in Finland. And Ohanaeze has asked the federal government to go after him. These are some of the stories we'll be talking about today. Don't forget that the crisis rocked Kano State yesterday over court judgment. We'll also be dissecting this together this morning. You're welcome once again. Bystanders at this time. Quickly to the Vanguard newspaper. What do we have? The Vanguard. The major headline it reads, Kano, we stand by our verdict, sacking Governor Yusuf. Kano, we stand by our verdict, sacking Governor Yusuf. That's what appeal court is saying here. We stand by our verdict, sacking Governor Yusuf. That's the NNPP governor. All right, why I deserve to be listed in Guinness World Records. That's what the president said yesterday. Why they deserve to be listed in Guinness World Record. That's what the president of the country said yesterday. Moving on to another story. Apapa gridlock, truckers defy Sanwo-Olu's directive, return block road. Truckers defy Sanwo-Olu's directive, return block road. From 2023, Edo, Ebonyi, Anambra top list of electoral offenders. Moving on to another one, Indo political crisis. Intervene now, Fasonoti Falai, others tell Tinubu. Intervene now, Fasonoti Falai, others tell the president, Bola Tinubu. To the down part of the paper, what do we have here? Akpabio receives NNPCL management. You can see the picture of Godswill Akpabio right on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper. On to the next one, alleged procurement fraud. Ex-CBN governor immediately gets 300 million naira bail. Ex-CBN governor immediately gets 300 million naira bail. And to the next one, which is Daily Trust newspaper, was Daily Trust saying at the newsstand, very crucial one here. Appeal court insists on Governor Yusuf's sack, admits error in certified judgment. So the supporters of Governor Yusuf Abba or Kokwanso, it's never a mistake. But to appeal court, it's a mistake. Appeal court insists on Governor Yusuf's sack, admits error in certified judgment. You can see the pictures of the protesters right on the front page of Daily Trust newspaper. You can see the pictures here. 25 killed in Niger road crash. 25 killed in Niger road crash. This sad development coming from Niger State. Jay's Bank appoints Haruna Musa as MD CEO. Nasarawa Guba dispute. Appeal court delivers judgment today. And Ondo in coma as Akredolu hands on to power. Our army police clash led to inspectors' death in Adamawa. Governor knocked for failing to hold cabinet meetings. All right, these are the stories on the front pages of the Vanguard and Daily Trust newspapers. All right, to express the views on today's topics. You're welcome, MC Grammar.
All right, good morning, good morning. This is MC Grammar And I want to say this. Good morning to Nigerians in diaspora. Good morning to Nigerians at home. Good morning to Nigerians anywhere you're watching me from. This is the voice of MC Grammar, the one you all know that speaks the truth at all times. Good morning.
MC Grammar, you're welcome on board. I really appreciate you for coming on board. All right, we have Gladys and Yabo saying good morning to everyone watching from Houston, Texas. Gladys, thank you so much. You're welcome. The major topic for today, we have President Ohanaeze telling us that he deserves the record of Guinness. I'm talking about Guinness World Record. And many are reacting to this. Why are you laughing? Many are reacting to this.
When I say that, man, when I say that Tinubu is a comedian, some of you will say, please stop talking. When I say Tinubu, age is catching up with him. He's beginning to behave like an old man. People say shut up because he has money. When I say Tinubu is thinking like a fool, some people say you are a madman. But I prefer to be called a madman in this case because his sense of listening is not working. Award for what? That's the first question. He deserves a Guinness Book award for what? I mean, what have you done that you deserve? This is Nigeria that is burning. You are not doing anything to fix this country. You are not doing anything to fix this country. You know, one thing I know about Nigeria is one stupid leader from nowhere could just come and say rubbish because he knows he's dealing with Nigeria. But I bet you, if he's an American, he can't say that to Americans. Yes. But because Nigeria is a place whereby you practice any rubbish and you go scot-free with it, that is why he's saying the rubbish. Because he knows that Nigerian problem has always been poverty. Give them small money, they will stand by you. So that's why he's coming out to tell us that he deserves a Guinness Book of Record award or something. See, let me tell you, sometimes I wonder how does this man even think? This your called so Tinubu. This morning, I'm going to finish that man called Tinubu because there's nobody that knows Tinubu better than me. I know him in total. I know one of my friends was working with this party. I have seen Tinubu one-on-one. So I know everything about him. I know the way he talks. I know the way he reasons. And I know everything about him. Tinubu is just the kind of person that once money can do that thing, Tinubu solves it. He doesn't think. Tinubu has, let me say, he has this kind of mind that is strong. Tinubu can do and undo. He doesn't give a damn. Most especially when Tinubu is targeting something. Tinubu doesn't mind to go to any level to just terminate you. That's the truth. If he's looking for something and you are the one standing from him getting that thing, Tinubu can do and undo. That's what. So I know him very well. So nobody can tell me any new thing about him. But what I'm saying in this case is, how can you just come to tell us you deserve?
For a person that had done so much in Lagos State when he was the governor of the state, for a person that has pushed many into politics, for the person that has in the past made so many people successful politically.
I love that your statement.
He deserves.
I love your statement. Even when you were saying it,
he deserves that award.
When you were saying, you were not saying it confidently.
That record.
You were not saying it confidently. You said for somebody who has ruled Lagos State, you were saying it as if you're reading a script. So telling you that you are not even saying it with confidence. Because if you are so confident of it, when you are saying it, that confidence should be there. Now for somebody who has ruled Lagos State, then I will know you are speaking with confidence. But this one, you are saying it as if you are reading a script.
What confidence do you want?
You know why you are saying it? Because you are reading it because you are not even convinced that this man has done better. That is why you are saying it that way. Now you said something. Now Tinubu ruled Lagos State. Lines of Fashola and Body, they no born Tinubu beside them. But these are his boys. So if you claim as a papa, you bring up a son, and your two children did better than you, then who are you to talk? Because during your time, you didn't do well. See, let me tell you, We only know at Jausoke. That's what I know during Tinubu government. Jausoke, rubbish. That's the only thing I know. But there's nothing again. But Fashola came, gave Lagos something. Ambode came, gave Lagos something. So if me were to say the people that deserves award is Fashola and Ambode, not even Tinubu. Because when he ruled Lagos State, well, you are saying that he has succeeded in bringing a lot of people. God punish him. Which people he bring? This is political something. Listen, it can happen to anybody. You are looking for a political office. I cannot occupy the office only me. So I can use my connection to push you there. So what's so special about it? What have you done that people are praising you? I don't know why every time in this country, Nigerians like to praise nonsense. Nigerians like to praise nonsense because Tinubu to me has never done anything. The way he's seen her coming out to say that he deserves a Guinness Book of Art, I don't understand it.
Now, away from that, the Ohanaeze wants the federal government to liaise with the Finland government to get hold of Simon Ekpa. Is that a good move?
I have always been saying it.
Apex social political
I've always been saying it.
in the southeast.
Okay. Ohanaeze, they are the problem to Igbos. I keep saying it. I've never liked them for one day. These stupid people wearing red cap, I've never liked them for one day. They are the problem of this country. They are the problem of Easterners. I would have loved it if there is nothing called Ohanaeze. They are saying they should cooperate with the government of Finland. Now, even if we cooperate with the government of Finland, what will happen? So that they can apprehend Samuel. Look, listen, I never liked the guy himself too. I must be frank.
Simon Ebel,
yes,
right?
But that does not mean I will never be in support for anybody to capture him. Despite the fact that I never liked him, but I will never be in support for anybody to capture him. You understand? Because even it's not going to be possible. The government of Finland will not allow that. They cannot allow that. I'm saying it confidently here. If they want, let them go and try. They cannot allow that. Because if you don't know, Ekpa is more like a citizen to them. So it means coming to arrest my citizen. I mean, Nigerians don't think all this one is it. This is their red cap. Are they even wearing it upside down? How is it possible that Finland want to arrest their own citizen to give to you? It's not possible. Because a citizen to them. They only think the way Africans always think. So there is no how they can hand over Ekpa to you. It's not possible because Ekpa is a citizen to them. So what are we not talking about?
And you think the cause is fighting is a good cause?
Yes, he is. Listen, let me tell you. Despite the fact that I never loved his style of fighting from it, I never loved it because I'm somebody I'm a freedom fighter myself. But I don't believe when you want to fight freedom, you fight from afar. You fight from Europe. If you want to fight freedom, come home. Let me know you're fighting freedom. Then I will respect you. Because freedom fighters, I've never seen freedom fighters that fight freedom from outside, except in Nigeria. That's the truth. Go and make inquiries. I've never seen any freedom fighter fighting for freedom outside his father's country. It's only Nigeria. Because we permit it. If you want to fight for freedom, it is better for you not to tell me you are fighting for freedom. I will understand it. But if you want to fight for freedom, come to Nigeria and fight. That is where I disagree. Listen, that is where I disagree with Samuel Ekpa because he's fighting for freedom from abroad. But if he had been Nigeria, I will agree with it. And finally, I want to say this, please. To this, the supporters of Nigeria government, the supporters of Biafra, and the supporters of Oduduwa, I want to say this. If you are very close to Tinubu, tell him to fix Nigeria before it is too late. I foresee one day a national protest is coming. Nigerians will protest and we will remove Tinubu out of office. And it's going to happen. So if you are very close to Tinubu, warn him, tell him that the protest is coming because Nigerians are no more fools. Just watch us.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, moving on to Charles. Good morning, how are you doing?
Good morning.
All right, welcome on board again. bystanders at News 10. We are taking a look at the statement of Ohanaeze that this came as a result of what the Chief of Defense Staff said a few days ago, that Samuel Ekpa is sabotaging their efforts in combating crime in the southeastern region. And the Ohanaeze yesterday said the federal government should go after Simon Ekpa by liaising with the Finland government. Do you subscribe to what Ohanaeze said?
Mr. Michael, good morning. Good morning, all our viewers all over the world.
Okay.
Men, West Savi, everybody, all our diaspora. I greet you. I don't think I don't pay much attention to anything Ohanaeze Igbo says, because them themselves, they are the problem of Igbo land. They are the problem we are having in Igbo land. Okay, we are talking about bringing someone who is a diehard and a citizen of the Finland government to Nigeria. Ohanaeze Igbo knows the problem of the southeast. The problem is very simple. Nnamdi Kanu is still at the net and the custody of DSS. A man who they could have discharged and acquitted him. What is the essence of democracy in Nigeria? What is the essence of democracy in Africa? One of the functions of democracy is when there is rule of law and the respecter of law. There's no rule of law in Nigeria. Rule of law says you must have to respect whatever the Nigerian judiciary has given to you, if only we have one. I know we don't have. But the Nigerian judiciary, almost for 2 years now, they can't have. These people actually know the meaning of discharged and acquitted. If you study law very well, when somebody have discharged you and acquitted, it's all like when God says your sins are forgiven forever. This man has no sin. He has been discharged and acquitted. And they say you are holding that man for 2 years. For crying out loud, this is just a human being and a citizen of this country. You are holding in that DSL. And you are expecting those people. Nnamdi Kanu is just like the Rabu Musa Kwankwaso in Kanu. Nothing happens to Rabu Musa Kwankwaso in Kanu, and the people will look at you with a second eye.
You can see the protest going on there.
Brother, forget about Kanu. Go to my place in Agege here. As of this morning, if you see the way boys were vibrating, outside boys were vibrating. Because of Rabu Musa Kwankwaso, you will know that, my brother, this thing is becoming something else. So the Ohanaeze Igbo, the real problem we are having, how many times have you matched words with actions going to Asarok, telling Mr. President, please, release this young man. If really you want your government to work to flow well from the southeast, you cannot tell me simply because you are the president of Nigeria. Because Yoruba people love you, you have been loved by the Hausa people, and the other sections of individuals do not love you. It doesn't work well like that. Everybody must flow with one love. But we are having a man who is still under your net when the court said, leave this man alone. For crying out loud, he's a citizen. And what the Nigerian Constitution says, a man has no, you don't have any right to obtain a man for 24 hours in that net. And when you see, okay, Emefiele has been discharged. Will be discharged this morning, only moment from now. Paying about 350 something million naira for him to be discharged. Emefiele, this young man that you are sitting under your net, what can you tell the whole world that this is what this man has done? Nothing. And then you are telling Samuel Ekpa, I know Nigerian is dead and is gone already. Even when you look at the Nigerian, let me give you an example. Somebody, MC Grandma was saying a man was in Finland giving orders for people to fight. What happened to, this is the kind of country you are in now. The Nigerian Super Eagle coach, Pesero, whom you have brought in place as the coach of Super Eagle, he is there in his country, coaching Nigeria here. It is when you have match 2 days before the match, that's when you fly into this country. That is the kind of wasteful government we are in now. Release this Nnamdi Kanu and put meat in the horns of most of these Igbo people and find out whether there will be crisis in Igbo land again. Trust me for that. There's nothing is going on. Yes, I'm telling you, no, it's my word. I'm giving you my own word. That is so simple.
He said in Igbo land as a whole.
My brother,
Don't forget that some people are not happy that Udozunma is the governor of Imo State.
That is no. See, my brother
is going on because of that.
My brother.
That is different from the detention of Nnamdi Kanu.
My brother.
Causing crisis in some parts of
let me say something here, Mr. Michael.
Yeah.
I understood where you are coming from.
Okay.
You are coming from the political angle. Are you getting me? When you are talking about agitation and freedom fighter and the political angle of what you are talking about in Imo State, trust me, I say something here. Igbo people mostly respect this Nnamdi Kanu to the extent that, do you know that this man can still come out and say, no wahala, leave this man to rule for 4 years, and they will allow him. Do you know that? Because of the respect and love, this man has suffered enough. Nnamdi Kanu can still come out from that place and say, Imola, do somebody, people should leave him. Let him rule. It's just 4 years. 4 years is not like 4 days now. Just yesterday we shouted Happy Christmas, Happy New Year, and today we are entering another New Year. So 4 years is nothing. Nnamdi Kanu can still come out from there and he's no problem. Allow him. Are you getting me? Why not release this young man? You know the problem we are having. That is the problem in Igbo land. That is the problem we are having in this southeast. Ohanaeze and Igbo, they are nothing but a national disgrace to themselves and to their family. A son and a bona fide son and daughter, son of the soil, being in Nnamdi Kanu. If it is money, he has the money. If it is everything, he has everything. Somebody who is also a citizen of United Kingdom, a British citizen, and you are telling me that what is money to him? It's nothing.
All right, thank you so much, Charles. Away from that, Ekpa+Tinubu's name written in the Guinness Book of Records.
Well, Mr. President, good morning, sir. Everybody is entitled to his own opinion. There's always difference between a footballer and a player. You can become a footballer, but you cannot become a player. You can pick your boots now. Mr. Lucky is here. I am here. Everybody, we can pick our boots as the reviewers. Let's go and play ball here. This is Agricultural Stadium. That doesn't make you a player. There's some rules governing most of this football that you might not know, but all you are after just to kick ball with your leg. Mr. President, I said once again, good morning, sir. You have said it that you want your name to be doubted in the Guinness Book of Records.
He said he deserves it.
He deserves it according to him. You see, sometimes in life, that's the problem we are having. Allow people to praise you, allow people to say, allow people to bring out the good things in you, allow people to say, yes, you really deserve it. You were the former governor of Lagos State. Yes, not going far from the record. We know that you have set a lot of people politically in Lagos State here. We know that there's some certain things you have brought in Lagos State here that was still functioning to today as a former governor of Lagos State, right? But let's not forget the fact that you are now in the national level. What have you been able to do? Removing fuel subsidy, yes, it was okay, but the timing and the standard in which you have removed that subsidy was busy killing and humiliating Nigerians, adapting Nigerians to what object of poverty and hunger. No average Nigerian is happy anymore. You cannot look at the faces of Nigerians. Look at this young man standing in my park, Mr. Lucky. Look at his face. Nobody is smiling anymore. Look at this old man here. Look at you. Do you want to tell? No, let's tell ourselves the truth. No average Nigerian will see this government. Even if you are, whatever you are in diaspora, don't look at it as if we are here in this country. And then maybe somebody can be here, you will laugh, Tinubu that. Come back to this country and witness what we are seeing. No average Nigerian is happy with whatever that is going on here. We can tell ourselves the truth. Tinubu, whether your name is deserved in the Burkina, not until Nigerians are dying in your reign, just 6 months at the office. You can give us whatever the Guinness Book of Records you are talking about. It might be in your former antecedent as in the former governor of Lagos State. That would have understood, because we don't know that for now. But what we are talking about is the national level. If you can fix things better, put Nigerians in order, let every Nigerian begin to smile. Believe me, you are not the one that will take yourself to that Guinness Book of Records We personally, we will write to Guinness Book of Record that this young man deserves to be there. But when average Nigerians are dying of hunger, no smile, Christmas is around the corner. You cannot even perceive the aroma of Christmas anymore. You cannot see. In those days, few months before Christmas, you begin to see the atmosphere begin to change. Things will begin to change. But Nigerians are not smiling anymore. Mr. President, you deserve it. For now, I don't think you deserve it. Allow the Nigerians, the national issues is the problem we are having in this country. That's an object of poverty. Rampaging, cut down the cost of your governance. If you can cut down the cost of your governance, a lot of money you are putting into the Senate, a lot of money you are putting into buying private. A few days ago, governors will be investing into what I may call taxpayers' money into their private funds. Enjoyment. Bring it into the government. Put it in wrong what I may call infrastructure so that everybody will happy.
All right, we have Odunlade saying that Charles, you are wrong. Charles, you are wrong. And Chima is here and what's saying? Can you allow me to talk? Today the Chima is here saying that there are 2 Guinness Book of Records guys, one for achievements and another for failures. And the failure one is where Tinubu's name should be.
I want to talk to on what
Udeze.
No, not Udeze. I'll come to Odunlade. Good morning, sir. Odunlade, you said I'm wrong. I want you to go in line with what I'm saying. I am not saying that Tinubu saying that he needed to be listed as in one of the Guinness Book of Record. I don't say he's wrong. But what I'm saying, hold on. That is exactly what I said here. I said he is not supposed to say it. Allow the works of your hands. People should come out and say that this is what you have done. If it was, hold on, Mr. Mike. If it was when he was the governor of Lagos State, that one is understood better. Let's put that aside. We are talking about the national 6 months at the office. Yes, you helped the removal of subsidy. After the removal of subsidy, what have you been able to do? We have not seen anything. Nigerians are suffering. Forget the fact that
someone is asking Taiwo Odunlade.
They are suffering.
Okay, that's Taiwo Lawal telling Taiwo Odunlade that is his namesake. Please tell me what is good about this government. That's what Taiwo is asking Taiwo. Taiwo asking Taiwo.
My brother.
Tell me what is good about this government.
My brother, is it when every average Nigerian give up the ghost? When we kick up the bucket, that is when you begin to know that this government is working. Look at what this man said. There's 2 different forms of achievement. Is it achievement based on achievement or failure? Which one are we talking about?
All right,
so thank you very much. Taiwo, good morning. Chima, good morning. Lawal, good morning. Thank you
so much. Okay, moving down to Lucky. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning, my brother.
All right.
Thank you very much. Let me thank the viewer who are responding to us. I want to thank you. God bless you. Taiwo, Dennis, Chima. If I don't mention your name, Chop and Chop, my brother, big brother from Germany. I love you all. God bless you. This is where you can hear the real truth. The real truth. Not NTA or TVC or anything. We give you directly as it's happening. Directly.
Layers with Finland government to get Simon Ekpa. That's what Ohanaeze told the federal government.
That is not our issue. That's not our problem now. That's not our problem. Leave Simon Ekpa for that side there. Let Ohanaeze do their own work the way Oduduwa leadership, Yoruba leadership, went to Togo or Cotonou, meet with the leadership of that place, the president of that place, discuss with him, and this man was released. Sunday was released. And they should do the same thing. Yes. Not to worry about it. That's what it is. Not to just make noise for these people. Talk, go to Asoro, drink tea and drink everything there at the end. They should go organize a meeting, agree, and sign that if this man come out, if anything happens, they should hold them responsible. Tinubu will release Nnamdi Kanu to them. Not they should ask the way the elders of Yoruba did it. They should do the same thing. So the boy was released and went to Germany. Is it not the same offense? The same content? That's the same offense. So why they? It's like I don't know. Something is going on. We don't know. Organization check their heart, their self. Are they going to Asoro to discuss business, or they went there to discuss about Nnamdi Kanu?
They said they are on the same page with the governors of the southeast to release Nnamdi Kanu from the custody of DSS. But on this issue of Simon Ekpa, that the federal government should know how to tame him in order for peace to be restored in the southeast.
If not foolishness, somebody will speak from Finland and Nigeria will shake it here. I don't buy that idea. They should leave us somewhere by the end of the any time. Government ready or Finland ready, they should deal with it. But if that one stop our policemen who are collecting tax, collecting money, soldiers to protect the people in the southeast, because somewhere by speak. So to tell me that we have two presidents, one in Finland, one in Nigeria here, when the Finland will speak, Nigeria will be shaking. I don't buy that. They let Ohanaeze, as I said again, they should ask the Yoruba leaders the way they do their own. How do they manage? Went to Benin, discuss with our government, SSS, and release Isodeboho. Let them do the same thing. That's the only thing. There's no good two-way analysis. Analyze. We have been analyzing Kano DC rapper war for years. Ohanaeze to do something, and the Igbos should come together, group, go to Asoro and meet Tinubu again. Please, release our brother for us. We will sign. Whatever that happens, let us bear the cost. That's what I believe. So forget Samuel. If you forget it, maybe let him be.
We have a caller, right?
Yeah, good morning.
You have a caller?
Yeah, good morning.
All right.
Mike. Good morning, Mike.
Damian Osas, good morning to you.
Good morning, Onwine. So I'm going to be as brief as I can.
Good morning, Damian.
Right? You can hear me, right? Can you hear me?
Hello, Damian, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to be as brief as I
hear
can.
you clearly,
I'm going to be as brief as I can.
I can hear you. Go ahead.
On a neutral day, if Nigeria was the nation that has the law working, Kanu shouldn't still be in prison. And I could remember it was discharged I think twice or so, and they still detained him, which is kind of unlawful. And it's absurd because the Ohanaeze are not even tackling that. Why are they going for some Ekpa? If you are able, which I'm doubting, if the Nigerian government are able to get Samuel Ekpa, another Ekpa will rise up. Nigerians don't seem to understand that because there's a lot of people who do not like this unlawfulness and all that. If the court acquitted him and discharged him, why not let him go? And I believe the Nigerian government as a whole do know that the reason why there's a revolt, why there is this insurgency in the east, is because of this Kano issue. You know he's the head. Bring him out. Try and dialogue. Try and see what he wants. Try and see how you can actually work things out. And I know for a fact, if the east was like the Niger Delta region, there would have been different discussion. There would have been meetings. There would have been a way for them to talk things out. But no, the Igbo people, I'm not Igbo, Amedo, the Igbo people have been kind of like segregated for a while, and it makes no sense. And for Tinubu talking about him being in Guinness Book of Records, that is not what Nigeria needs now. He's in power. Let him do something. Let him make the country better. That's all I gotta say. God bless and have a good day.
All right, God bless you, Damian Osas. Thank you so much for your contribution. You heard what he said.
Yes,
It's not all about going after Simon Ekpa. If you get Simon Ekpa arrested today, another one will come up.
Yes, just like Ojukwu. After Ojukwu, you have what's the name again? The other one that left before. Zikike, yes. Yeah. Now, see, let me tell you. As I said, straightforward. Ohanaeze should go back to Asoro, meet with Tinubu, agree. Ask the Yoruba leader the way they did their own. Now, Sunday Igboho is free now. It's the same offense. They should do that. And I'm not going to do that for them. I only give them advice. They should team together, agree together with the governors. Go to Asoro and meet Tinubu. Discuss with Tinubu. Please release this our brother for us. After all, court have granted him bail. They should release him. It's the federal government that's holding it, not the court. I get me. The DSS, they are agency to federal government. I get me. And the governors there who are saying that if they release Nnamdi Kanu will come and destroy their government there. That's what they are saying. But they should come out together, agree, talk to Tinubu, please release this our brother for us. We will stand. Whatever that happens, we will bear the cost. That is our whole
Okay, another story we need to talk about. I deserve to be listed in the Guinness Book of Records. That's what Bola Ahmed Tinubu is saying.
Anyway, everybody have the right to say anything in this. But let me tell you the truth. Alanda Taiwo was, they were giving themselves a decision. But let me say my own. People have the right to say anything, but I want to tell you something. You don't need to say it. If you do well, Nigeria will praise for that. They will ask you to. They don't tell Guinness World Record. They don't tell them what to do. They know what to do. If you perform very well, if you score the highest goal, if you be the best like George Weah, when we put George Weah in Guinness, we fail. I get me. Now, Tinubu should start do something. When we see food, when we see water, when we see electricity, we don't see hardship, then we cannot say, oh yeah, let it be the world. He can say it, but they cannot give it. Nigerians are suffering. How would they do that? Okay, which yardstick? What kind of parameter for you to say that they should put it for Guinness World Record? What is he going to tell us? Is it the highest poverty, or dollars has gone to 1,000 something, or fuel has gone to 700, 800, or what kind of? No, Tinubu should come to Nigeria, sit down, and see how people are feeling. I get me, and see whether people are happy with him, or see people. Everybody is angry. People are hungry. Really, just what my brother said now. This is November, Christmas time. We're supposed to be hearing good thing. What we are hearing, agony, fighting, hatred, kidnapping, police fighting, army fighting police. This is what we are hearing. Like what happened Adamawa, a policeman inspector was shot dead because of police and army. Everybody anger. So Tinubu should come back, do the needful. Your name will be
For him to deserve,
you don't need to
be
tell.
listed there, right?
Yeah, you don't need to tell them to do it. So you just tell them indirect that I deserve to be there. Nigeria will praise you to be there. Not you that will tell them you want to be there. Do something that will make people praise you. Like when we come here, we say, DSTV have come down, reduce their cost. Dollars have come down, pounds has come down, food has come down, transportation has come down, school fees has come down. Please put Tinubu there forever in Guinness World Record. But as far as we are not seeing all this thing, people are angry, agony, fighting. Judiciary are messing up. A conflict of different judges. This. So to tell them that God is not happy. How can somebody just sat down, you wrote judgment, complete full situation, and said it's a mistake? If it's lucky now, you only miss early. Yes, you only miss early or you only miss why. It's a different thing. The whole full this thing, so you made a mistake. That means God is not happy with the judiciary.
And this is going to cause a big problem in Kano State.
Already, Kano is already protesting.
Yeah.
They are protesting.
Yeah.
They are protesting. That's what we are not supposed to. This is celebration time, December time, where everybody, Muslim, Christians, all of us come together. We celebrate, eat rice. Now you are now using election to destroy Kano. Don't forget when the Kano start, the people that will go to faith, they are going to face Onoidiji. They will destroy Onoidiji in that place first. Destroy their property, destroy their houses. We don't want that now. Supreme Court should correct all these things. They should correct it.
All right.
Thank
you, Lucky. Good morning to you.
Yeah, morning, Mike.
How are you doing?
Yeah, we thank God. We thank every one of them. We thank every viewers there. We thank Mr. Rotimi. Thank you. Yeah, Mr. Ogujimi. Thanks a lot. God bless you all.
Right.
Mr. King Made, I really appreciate you. Odunlade Taiwo, you're great, right? You're a great man. And we thank God for you being there for us. And let's thank God for life like us.
All right, thank you so much, Ole. I also thanking the viewers for their support. And this morning we have it here that Ohanaeze has turned back against Simon Ekpa over the crisis that is happening in the eastern region. And the social political group have told the federal government to liaise with the Finland government to make sure Simon Ekpa is back, is brought back to Nigeria. How do you feel about this statement? And do you think this will go a long way in, stopping the security challenges we are having in the southeastern region?
Thank you very much. First of all, is Ohanaeze, are they in alliance with the youth of the southeast region? Are they in alliance with them? Because there is a disconnect between Ohanaeze and the southeast youth as it is now. Some are really in love with the Samuel Ekpa, or what's it called? Ekpa.
Simon
Ekpa. The only Ekpa I know is Granot. I don't know. So Simon Ekpa, are they in alliance with the Ohanaeze? And when you look at the majority carry the votes, majority of the youths of the southeast are in alliance with that Samuel Ekpa. And to me, what against in all this the agitation is the killing, the bloodshed. We cannot be fighting, you cannot be agitating for freedom and you still be killing yourself. That means you are giving your enemy the right to even, reset his control over you. Look at the people that want the freedom. Look at how they are killing themselves. You've never given them freedom, they've been killing themselves. The kind of killings that is going on in Southeast, it's too disastrous for one to be saying here. It's too disastrous. The kind of body bags that you just see that is discovered is too disastrous. They are our regions, they are our next brothers. We want well for them and we don't want killing. They should stop the killing. In anyhow Ohanaeze will do it to win the confidence of the youth back to them. And we have our own issues too in the southwest because the Afenifere, they are divided already. Because there are some Afenifere that monetize Afenifere. People like Bapa Adebanjo. I don't know why that man is just speaking with one voice that doesn't have followers. So to me, I don't know. So I don't know what is going on with our leaders.
Can you pause a bit? We have a caller on the line. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Michael.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Mr. Mike, honestly, whatever is happening in the southeast,
you're welcome.
From every indication, you can see and know, even the blind man can see that the federal government of Nigeria is enjoying whatever crisis that is going on in the southeast. Why do I say this? I say this because a good government, a democratic government, is a government that carries everybody along. Government that carries both the south, east, west, and north. They carry them together because they call them their citizens. Not come in a country where they prefer as batch A. And the second one, they prefer them as batch B. So they see Igbos as second-class citizens in Nigeria. This crisis is this. Igbos has never been integrated fully into the Nigerian system right since after the war. How do you expect such people to be happy in Nigeria? Watch out. The Court of Competent Jurisdiction has ruled that they should allow Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of IPOB, to go. They found nothing in him. Now, instead of the Nigerian government to allow this man to go, They are holding him against the court judgment. One, today, I tell you, if Nigerian government releases Nnamdi Kanu today, 99.9% of the crisis in the southeast will stop immediately, and they know it. If they are the government that has the interest of the public at heart, their citizens at heart, that they want the southeast to this insecurity to stop, what will they do? Since this is the solution to this problem, let us allow this man to go. Now, they are talking about Simon Ekpa. What gave Simon Ekpa the impetus to spring up? Because of this man's Nnamdi Kanu's detention. Without detaining Nnamdi Kanu, there's no way you can even hear what the name Simon Ekpa. If they want to stop Simon Ekpa today, the Ohanaeze and Igbo, what they should be championing is, and forcing this government, is to release their son that they are holding unjustly. So even if they arrest Nnamdi Kanu today and brought him back to Nigeria and jail him the same way they are holding this man, Nnamdi Kanu, I tell you, there are many other Simon Ekpas and many other Nnamdi Kanu scattered all over the world that they will start from where they stopped. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is stupidity. And that's what Nigerian government is doing. Release this man to go. This man has won you people flat down in the court, in your court, in the same court that you people own. Why not allow him to go? Secondly, that Tinubu said that his name should be written in the Guinness Book of Record. Honestly. And this statement, Tinubu made this statement before the foreign countries, before other countries, not even only Nigerians. And when I was watching that video, I see many people, many white men, they were shaking they were laughing. You think that these white men, they don't know what is going in Nigeria. They are more informed about Nigeria, what is going in Nigeria, than Nigerians themselves. For instance, I'm living in diaspora, but I am more informed about what is going in Nigeria than even the people that are in Nigeria. Why? Because there's no light in Nigeria. There's no data. There's no cheap data. There's nothing like that. So people are just like being caged. So, and on the other hand, Tinubu is right, because in the Guinness Book of Record, it's either your name is being put in on the right side for people that achieve greatness, or for some people that achieve failure. For instance, now Buhari, his name is in the Guinness Book of Record as the worst president that Nigeria has ever produced. That is there. Today, if you want to know the highest criminal that has ever existed in Nigeria, you call of Lawrence Anini. His name is there in the Guinness Book of World Record. Maybe Tinubu thought that the Guinness Book of Record is a record that he can buy his way with money, just like the way he buy his way to Nigerian presidency through the INEC and the corrupt judge. Now, I want you to concentrate on this topic that you put in your platform. The protests rocking in Kano at the moment. That is to tell you the mess that is going on in the Nigerian judiciary. People that call themselves judges, justices. You get a different verdict verbally, and in the CTC paper, you give a winning to an MPP, and in the verbal verdict, you give winning to the APC. Just look at these people. And you call this in democracy and a country that we work? Lastly, I want to educate one of our followers in the platform, Lillian Pascal. I want to educate you this morning. Honestly, I don't argue blindly. Port Harcourt has an international airport that is called Port Harcourt International Airport. Air France, Lufthansa flies from Europe directly to there. Enugu State has an international airport that is called International Airport. Ethiopian Airline flies from Europe down there. So don't make a blind argument. If you don't know something, learn it gently. Go and make your verifications. Okay? God bless you, Mr. Michael, and do have a wonderful day ahead. Good morning, Mr. Matthew, also. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your submission. Good morning.
Thank you. This is a Chima. Matthew, I think this Kanu case saga is a disgrace to the nation.
Mr. Man, let me tell you that since yesterday, I've been very worried that Nigeria is sliding into a very dangerous arena. You know, when you still in a hurry, what you have is the situation of Kano State. What they call mistake is unthinkable. It's very difficult to believe that it's a mistake. One, in about 3 places, you have far-reaching decisions written boldly. When you said you will resolve all the issues in favor of the appellant, which is the governor. You said you award 1 million penalty against APC, and the appellant, there is a place where you cited and mentioned the governor's name. I call that a mistake.
Would you call it a silly mistake?
It's not a mistake. I believe what I like myself what NNPP is saying, that they doctor the documents, the judgment. If you say it's a mistake, it's unacceptable. Who is about to vet? You are saying it's a clerical mistake, maybe typographical error. Who is about to vet it? Do you just dish out, or do you just give out the document without somebody reading the hard copy after printing it? Who is fooling who?
I hope the Supreme Court is watching.
They can decide to what they can. Personally, long before now, I've lost confidence in the Nigerian judicial system. So this has even made me to lose more confidence in the Nigerian judicial system. Let me excuse from the registrar of that court that it is a mistake, that it happens. I think he should have his face in shame. A mistake of this magnitude, and look at the protests in Kano. If lives are being lost because of the mistake of one man, and that man is sitting in the office and it got a mistake. And if it is a mistake, it's not acceptable. It's unacceptable.
I'm very annoyed with this.
No, they make everybody look foolish. Is this a democracy? That you give a judgment, by the time you release certified to copy, we are seeing a different thing, and it's not as if you wanted to say she, you say he. It's not as if it's maybe a spelling mistake. You write appellant, you put the person's name and against what was pronounced, and you are telling us it's a mistake. And you see APC as a party rising in defense of the judgment. In the first place, is it the position of APC to start defending that judgment?
What advice can you give to the Supreme Court at this point?
We need a total rejigging of our judicial system.
No, I'm talking about in Kano State, on the Kano State saga.
No, the court have said they are recalling the judgment, that they want to correct it. But for me, I think the authorities of the Court of Appeal should sanction whoever, if they feel it's a mistake, whoever must have done that, heads should roll.
Heads should roll, that's what Matthew has said this morning. Moving down to another story, President Ohanaeze said he deserves the Guinness Book of Record. What have they done to deserve that record?
It's novel to me. It's strange, it's new. That somebody will be begging that his name be included in the Guinness Book of Records. I know that hitherto before now, if you identify yourself in your field of endeavor, whatever you do, you'll be recognized and you'll be enlisted in that book. But I don't think our institutions are the one managing. I don't think it's like our institution, where you can lord over the institution, where you can rig it. I don't think they can rig at that level. So that perhaps explain the reason Mr. President is speaking out that he deserves. And if you look at the reason he's giving, you talk about as he ruled, when he ruled in Lagos State, how he was able to move Lagos State from zero revenue to maybe the 5th in Africa, economy in Africa. He talk about his reform, that is a man of reform. He talk about his days in ExxonMobil as a treasurer. He talk about the reform from his inaugural speech, which have even plugged Nigeria into hardship. So if you are looking at his reforms as a president of Nigeria, you begin to ask, does he deserve a place in the Guinness Book of Records? Maybe because he's a lady and she's...
Okay, come closer. Good morning, how you doing?
Morning.
Come closer to the mic. Okay, your name?
Bashira Jimo.
Okay, you want to make a contribution? Okay, what do you have to say?
Well, the issue on ground now, I can't blame anyone for it.
Okay.
Due to stress by scarcity and so many things, there is no fuel, there is nothing, everything is just increasing. Like before, I used to cook spaghetti with 150, 200, but now spaghetti is now 750. So many things increasing, even kerosene, gas, everything. But I'm not blaming anybody for it. But somebody told me something yesterday about our former president, Abacha. They say what they did in Ghana, if they can apply it in Nigeria, maybe it will favor them.
What did they do in Ghana?
They say they have to burn all the rich men in the whole world. But me, they say they have to burn all the rich men in the whole world, in Nigeria, I mean. But me, I'm not suggesting about that one. They should just find a solution.
And do you think that can happen in Nigeria?
And never, it can't happen.
What kind of solution?
The solution is that I know Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he will do well. He just starts his work. Although if you don't want to do well, will I even give up a free movement, everything that we enjoy. Then later when you want to leave the seat, then you punish you. For somebody that punish you from the beginning, that means he know what he's doing. He have something in mind to do, to contribute to Nigeria. Well, I like about did well, but to me, we will do well, more better in Nigeria.
He has come with the agenda of a renewed hope.
Yes,
Aren't you hopeful that this government will be better?
I have complete faith in him that he will do well. But with use of quantity of things, people are complaining. But I think so. We should give him like 2 years. But it's not 1 year that Nigeria has spoiled. Since when I was childhood, Nigeria will better. So they should just give him time to amend everything, to make everything correct. Maybe 2 years. They didn't deserve any punishment. Nobody deserves any punishment. The truth is that he wasn't the one that is there before. So many, like now, if I'm in your shoe. Do you know what? Like in Lagos now, I'm from Niger State. We do farm. We farm everything. We farm. So, you know, people in Lagos or West here, they depend on all this border food. Although they don't have many land here. But in Niger State, we farm. West in here, how much are we buying rice? 4 cups of rice in Niger State, you can still afford it 350 or 400. But in here, when I came here, everything is high price. Even transportation, everything. I'm not talking about the fare, it's increasing, so you have to add up your own money. But in here, I've noticed that they don't farm, they don't do so many things. What they depend on is all these tickets, motorcycle and all these things. They don't farm. But in North, as I mean in Niger, particularly where I came from, we farm. Although things are higher, but not like this.
How about the insecurity in Niger?
Insecurity in Niger. Although we have insecurity in Niger too. But due to our governor, so many things, they do it. When they see insecurity, they will make amendment of everything. It's not that maybe somebody will just come from nowhere. Like in Lagos, I saw one thing. A wee girl, I mean, a mature woman was stealing. Then that day like this, nobody could catch her or to even go near her. That one cannot happen in Nigeria. They won't tolerate that. Even if you have a whole, how would I call it, superstition, belief, all these things, you can't do it in Nigeria. But most of the things they do in West here, how will I even put the words? They don't have humanity sake. Like in Niger, if accidents happen in Niger, they will come to assist you to do so many things. But in Lagos, the first thing they will do, They will pick their phone, recording doing that.
That's because people like this.
Now, let me ask you this question. You are a woman, right?
Yes.
With 5,000 naira, can you cook good soup in Niger State?
With 5,000 naira, my family will eat morning, afternoon, and night.
With 5,000.
We are even more than 7. We eat morning, afternoon, night with 5,000 naira.
5,000. You
But
cook
not
meat, fish?
yes, I'll cook everything.
But what of Lagos?
No.
Lagos now.
So definitely, things are more expensive here in Lagos than...
Yeah, more expensive. Even their ticket and everything is expensive. Fuel is expensive. The life, everything. Like Nigeria, you can still find a room of house, 15,000 naira per year.
per
A
year.
room, 15,000 naira
But
per
in
year.
Lagos,
What? 78, 80,000.
You know what?
Even shop. There was a day someone is telling me he's paying 20,000 naira per month for shop. I said it's our side. No, even medication, yeah, they take after medicine very well.
You know what?
is your governor doing well in that state?
Our government is doing well. Umaru Mohammed Bago, although he just entered the tenure too, everything has spoiled. The former governor didn't do well. Abulolo, he didn't do well. But I don't know, maybe he was doing well, but all those Nyama people, you give them money, do this one, they will not do. But this one, our new governor,
What party is it? What party is it?
APC.
APC.
All right,
So,
thank you so much. I
Say it
appreciate
loud.
it. Thank you so
Sorry,
much.
let me finish.
Thank you so much.
I'm almost concluding.
No preaching. You sound
Good
like
job, no preaching.
All right, Matthew.
they feed you. They give you.
Okay, now let's move down to another
Send you to school.
issue we need to really talk about here. Simon Ekpa. We have the Ohanaeze telling the federal government to get Simon Ekpa. Of course, he has been accused of, perpetrating or instigating crime in the southeast. But one of our viewers, not just one, even Udeze said it, Damian Osa said it, Udeze said it, that arresting Simon Ekpa is not the issue. If you arrest Simon Ekpa today, we have thousands of Simon Ekpa that will stand up to agitate. What's your take?
I think my take is who have the responsibility to protect life and property? The government. What is the position of the constitution regarding that? The position of the constitution is that the welfare of Nigerians and their security shall be the primary purpose of governance. So to that extent, it is irrespective of what an individual is doing. The question is, do we have capacity as a nation to protect our citizens? Yes. The question is the government voting money into that area? The answer is yes. The question is government getting results? The answer is no. Let me say that the Southeast is getting their own fair share of level of insecurity. It's not restricted to the Southeast. But let me tell you that all the service chiefs, they are all culpable when it comes to insecurity festering. It behoves on police, particularly, to maintain law and order. If you have a situation where unknown government choose to call them non-state actors, go about kidnapping people, maiming people, raping girls, taking ransom, and all that, and the government is blaming Simon Ekpa, and they have not been able to arrest Simon Ekpa if they think that is the solution. Why is it that the people who are perpetrating the crime here, they are not able to arrest and prosecute them? Are they spirits? Are you telling me that the non-state actors are more formidable than Nigerian government? I don't think so. You want to tell me that they have more fund more than the non-state actors have more fund more than the government? I don't think so. So the money that is being voted into security, where is it going? The DSA that had the mandate of intelligence garden, what is happening? So for me, I think heads should rule. If you are given responsibility, I cannot discharge it. Leave that office. If you are the IG, as the director of DSS, as a commissioner of police in Imo State, in Enugu, in anywhere for that matter, there is people have been dying under your watch, and you are not able to stem the tide. I think the person should resign, or the person should be shown the way out of that office, because I think life is sacrosanct, and that life is sacrosanct because we are humans, we cannot create life. So if you are given the mandate to protect life and property, I think you should do it the highest level of professionalism, and you should have the competence to do it.
All right, thank you so much, Matthew. I appreciate you for coming to analyze.
Yeah, sorry, my brother.
This guy, Taiwo Odunlade, is demanding the details of the young girl that just spoke.
Our phone number.
Yes, yeah, okay. You've collected our phone number. Okay, no problem. All right, Kunle, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just so glad. I'm so glad about this young girl. I'm so glad, and I think she's going to have a better future, a bright future, because she's on the truth path. And people that are like on the truth path like that, you can imagine some people like what's it called, Lucky, are trying to force words into her mouth, but it's still saying what she stands for. You know, so to me, kudos to the lady. He nailed it on the head when the government are shortcoming, and he nailed it on the head when they are doing well. So those are the kind of people I would like listening to. But everybody can't be the same in attitude. That's one thing. So I really appreciate the lady, and I'm so encouraged by her this morning. So thank you very much. I'm back. Sorry.
Where did we stop?
Where we stopped was about the IPOB and Samuel Ekpa, and I think
you're correct.
Yeah, I remember. So to me, my brother, they should stop the killing in that region. That happens to be a very pride and a good region in those days, especially Igbo, you know, because I've been fortunate to know much about Igbo then. That's I have friends all across. That was when Nigeria was not polarized like this, you know, but still now we still have friends across the river. So across the Niger, say. So to me, they should stop the killing, because one killing in Igbo is always painful to we people in the south, and one killing in the southeast is always painful to we people in the southwest here. And that is why we have a soft mind to be able to intervene in. And Kanu should be released. That's one thing I will put on. Kanu must be released. The guy has suffered enough. The guy has paid his price for, you know, the atrocity being committed. I see no atrocity but jumping bail and granting you bail, and you jump the bail later, you file the conditions. You know, that's why it shows that you have to fight system government. You can't win system government, but you fight government with, I mean, what's it called? Brain.
Wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom. Yeah, that's sorry. Thank you very much. Wisdom. You fight government with wisdom, because after God is government. So to me, they should try and release Nnamdi Kanu. He has suffered enough in that prison. And I know one won't blame anybody, because he used his hands to create the problem he had there. Because I see no reason why Kanu should be in Kenya as of that time. And that's the insect that bites the vegetable. It's still, within the, circle of that vegetable. So that's the people that set him up. It's among one of the southeasterners, one of those southeasterners that set Kanu up to come and pick up something in Kenya. Because when you know where they wanted to roast you, and you still went back there. And again, Mike, what I'm hearing, the revelations that are coming out in this country have really shown that they are wicked, they are callous people in this country. Revelations are coming out. They have started bringing back the looted money. $500 million just came into treasury account, and we are pleading to Kyari now. Kyari is the chairman of NNPC. I mean, what's it called? The NNPC that's turned to private enterprises now. He's being asked now to provide 12 trillion naira. 12 trillion naira in their custody. We have a character like Tunde Sabinu, just a 36-year-old boy, placing 1.2 trillion naira into his son account, a 4-year-old son, and these are under Buhari government. Buhari now is claiming that the Kaba must have hijacked him. So those Kaba that hijacked him, we have to produce those Kaba, so that those Kabas, right, because we are all Nigerians, and it's all our Commonwealth.
Thank you.
And that is why I cannot put any blame game on Tinubu for now, because he's not part of this trash. He's not been part of this. He did not receive any dime under this Buhari government. So they should find solution to bring that money back, so that it will cushion the effects of the suffering masses. That is the agenda I'm on now, and I will follow it.
Thank you so much because of our time.
It's a
Let's give others a chance to talk. Raphael, good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right.
Good morning, highly esteemed, respected, cherished viewers. Good morning. Stay tuned as we build you, as we tune you this morning. We are going to tune you And don't forget, please, esteemed, highly honored viewers, we're having our December batch, Xmas batch this month of December. Please remember to be part of us materially. You can come in person, please. Material support. Our Xmas batch. Immediately this December, date of December, we are going to do party. December.
22nd.
No, it's too far.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
That one we shift everything back. You won't see everything. Just December, everything just 10th, 15th, 10th, 13th. This between these 3 days.
10, 15.
So that people will not have traveled by then.
Okay.
15th, 13th, and 10th. So that during the middle of December, when we are within December, we'll just bring the exact dates. Because if you shift it back dates, people will have traveled by then. Many people will travel.
And we have people saying good morning to you, Raphael. Someone saying Tresvat.
Good morning to you. Good morning.
Odogu, that's what Damian is saying here.
Yeah,
Good
Damian, my
to
man. Thank you so much, Damian. I tried to get rich to you. Now I dropped my number, but my phone is just having issue. That's why we cannot even talk. So you just drop message on WhatsApp. Damian, my man. I'm greeting you back.
Odunlade also is saying good morning to you.
Hey, Odunlade, my man. You cheered us with umbrella. I hailed you yesterday. I've been there before yesterday. Thank you for the umbrella and other incentives you dished out.
Yeah, a few days ago, the military accused Simon Ekpa of fueling crisis in the southeast. And we have Ohanaeze saying that the federal government should go after Simon Ekpa. Now that peace to be restored in the southeast region. What's your own take on this? How would you react to this?
My own take, quietly, gently, is that instead of Nigerian military to be pursuing goats, when it is needed most, they will do what? Abandon goats and turn to chicken. They will be pursuing chicken.
And abandon goats.
And abandon goats.
Can you break it down?
Let me just, it's an Igbo radio. Listen good. When it is time for Nigerian security forces to be doing the needful, pursuing the real thing that you pursue, they will abandon it, pursuing another thing. Are you listening to me? Simon Ekpa is not constituting any trouble here. Nothing.
Wow.
Mike, listen. If somebody is saying that Republic of Oduduwa must go, Republic of Oduduwa must go, what you would have done is listen to that person and know the objectives, know his grievances, know his reasons behind asking for the Republic of Oduduwa. Simon Ekpa is an agitator like Nnamdi Kanu. They arrested Nnamdi Kanu. Simon Ekpa took it up. That man is a military man in Finland. It's too obvious to everybody that the man is a military man. So the man is agitating for what is happening to the Igbos in the southeast. Of course, you and I know that Igbo man is down.
Marginalization.
Over-marginalization. So Nigerian military, the defense, chief of defense headquarters, he knows that Igbo man is over-marginalized. He's chasing shadows. There's no way you can intimidate the whole nation, Igbo nation. I know that I'm over-marginalized. And when I'm doing the right thing, you can't stop me. Simon Ekpa is doing the right thing. Chief of the defense headquarters knows the right thing. And he doesn't want to do it. At his age, he should know who is constituting insecurity in Nigeria. Not even, see, Southeast is not looking beyond Southeast. Leave them.
Are you sure?
Yes. If they are sitting at home, they are protesting for something. Release the Nnamdi Kanu that court has freed. Chief of Defense House is there, running his mouth. He could not do the needful. He could not even ask Malami, how far? How did you go about Nnamdi Kanu case? He did not ask the current CGN, how are people going on? It is affecting the military. I'm telling you. All this dubiousness on the side of judiciary, faking Nigerian constitution, turning it upside down, is affecting the police. All these nonsense judgments by Nigerian judges, whereby 3 judges alone will decide the fate of 300 million Nigerians, is affecting the soldiers, military. It's affecting you and I. It's affecting everybody. When you let criminals go free in the court of law, when actually criminals are brought into the court, what are you going to do?
And you yourself, court is criminalized. Nigerian court is criminalized. So when they
what is happening in Kano State?
Thank you. Kano State now, verdict read in favor of NNPC was just changed for another document, and they read nonsense. And the court has come out and apologized. Okay? Any judgment you have read, it has
apology accepted?
They are accepted. They say they are going to turn the judgment. Kano residents are hailing Governor Yusuf now. That is the winner. Oga, Chief of Defense Staff, go and knock your head on the rock about Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is living in Finland. Finland was almost, annexed by the former Union of Soviet Socialist Republic, USSR. I listen, almost. Finland fought Russia until they become their own. Okay? Chief of the Staff, you are a soldier now. Go there and fight him. He's a soldier like you now. What are you wasting time? You have everything at your reach in Nigeria. You are a military man now. Na Igbo man, Chebi over marginalized Igbos. Simon Ekpa family is not known anywhere. He's from Ebonyi State. Chief of the Defense Staff, enter a plane now, go to Finland and bring down the Kano back. The way you bring Simon Ekpa back. The way you brought the Kano from Nairobi airport. Go now. It is not all about talking and promising and talking nonsense. Somebody is fighting for his right. Releasing the Kano. You know the reason why this man is what? Constituting nuisance, security nuisance in the southeast. You know. It is not beyond their reach. You can still even do it by yourself. Why are you telling the whole world what is not?
Just
go to Finland and bring him back. Treat him. Are you talking to us? Are you writing on the paper to me? Am I okay? Ralph Tresvant will go now and stop Simon Ekpa. No, now.
In response to what you are saying, Odulade has commented here. When the time comes, Simon Ekpa will be arrested.
Okay, thank you, Taiwo Odulade. If witches are horses, even the blind could ride. If witches, what we win, which in our mind could be horses. Everybody can ride a horse, even the blind. I think you understand. When time comes, Nnamdi Kanu will be rendition from Finland, according to you. Let me tell you, Ekpa. See, let me tell you, it is easy to say than done. I think you understand. When the time comes, Buhari was there. Ekpa conducted the first hit at home successfully. Someone become a victim. Open. And it happened. Whoever is dead is dead. Oga, Tinubu has come. Buhari has gone. Simon Ekpa is still there, doing what he's doing. See, let me tell you, Tinubu is here now. Let Nigeria not marginalize southeastern Nigeria. Nigerian government, they should do the needful. There are many things needed to be done in that region. They don't know anything about federal government. What they know in the southeastern Nigeria is state government, governors. I think you understand. As you said, Simon Ekpa will be rendition. Okay, no problem. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Maybe Tinubu will still go. Another person will come. Simon Ekpa will still be there, doing what he's doing. No, it's better.
Sylvester is here. Good morning, Sylvester.
Good morning, Mr. Michael Adekunle. Mr. Michael Adekunle, are you hearing me? Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Are you hearing me?
Clearly, sir. Good morning, sir. You can make your contribution.
Okay. Good morning. Let me first of all thank you for your good job. And I want to comment about the issue of Simon Ekpa. I don't know when Nigerian government is going to learn. Bringing Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria will not solve the problem of insecurity in the southeast. When you kill the leader of Boko Haram, Yusuf, whatever, does he stop Boko Haram from continuing with their menace? When America gunned down Osama bin Laden, did they stop terrorism in the world? The answer is no. So bringing Simon Ekpa back will not solve the problem. Rather, it will fuel the insecurity the more. The situation causing the insecurity in Southeast is just simple. Releasing Nnamdi Kanu, That we, all this sit at home something started as a result of when you started taking Nnamdi Kanu to court. They decided that, okay, every Monday they will be sit at home. From a day sit at home, they make it 2 days. From 2 days, they even make a week sit at home. And the government is not doing anything about it. So bringing Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria, I don't think it will solve the problem. The previous administration, they bring in Operation Python dance, Operation this, Operation that. All those things become a failure in Southeast. Why? Because it's just one solution. That is Nnamdi Kanu. When you release that young man, it will suppress every insecurity in the country. And again, about Tinubu, asking of award or whatever, every man is entitled to his own opinion. But the only thing I will say is that democracy, I don't think democracy is working in Africa. I think Africa should choose or look for any other means of governing themselves rather than democracy. They copy democracy from America. Anything, I've noticed something, anything Nigeria has copied from the West, it doesn't work. Anything Africa copy from the West, it doesn't work here in Africa. They are more civilized than us. They are more better, more sophisticated, more everything than us. So stop borrowing from them. Try to do your own thing by yourself. If it is maybe we going back to a parliamentary system of governance, let's go back to that one. Or let's look for any other means to govern ourselves. Democracy is not working. That is just the simple truth. Democracy is not working. It's not working because the way it's happening now, look at what is happening in Kano. Our judicial system have bastardized everything. Eh? This is how they started during in Imo State. They carried the person who came forth, give him first. Now they came again and said the man who won all the whole local government in Imo State, and everybody is applauding him. That is where I want to, there was a question I want to ask Mr. Lee if he's around, that there was a time they did the presidential election, and they said Obi won the whole local government in Anambra State. He said for where? It is a rigging, is this, is that. But they said the same thing in Imo State now. He said, yes, democracy is working. Eh? Is that how democracy works? Somebody will come and win the whole local government in a state, and you tell me this is democracy. Man, Nigeria should look for other means to go. If we will go back to Oba, Nze, Nozo, Emir, Ijoye, all those ones. And what Mr. Raphael was saying about the military leaving goat and pursuing chicken, it's just a simple saying in Yoruba that one fear tele, one palapalapa. They leave something that needs to be done and doing another thing. So for Mr. Tinubu seeking for an award, well, I think there is no way somebody will be bad to the extent that at least what he did in Lagos State, he deserves some recommendation, if I will say so, because he brought continuity in the respect that there is no perfect human being. There is no human, only God Almighty is perfect. He did his best. Everybody did their best. So there is no human being that we say is 100% bad. At least there is some credit we still also give to Tinubu for something he did in Lagos. But for federal now, it's just starting, so he shouldn't talk about award in federal because this is just his how many months in office. So he should just keep his calm, focus on what he needs to do. He's now the president and the commander-in-chief. He should focus on what to do and keep the ship rolling. So that is my contribution. Thank you very much and God bless you.
All right, thank you very, very much, Sylvester. Thank you. I appreciate you for calling to contribute. Raphael.
The guy talk well. He spoke well.
spoke well. And, when I'm talking about Chief of Defense Staff, he explained it in Yoruba language. You understand now? Leaving what is, needed to be done.
And chasing
another thing. Now the Kano and the Simon Ekpa, they have nothing to do with what is happening in Nigeria. The kind of democracy we have in Nigeria is Yahootocracy, Yahoo. Advanced few fraudsters has taken over Nigerian political terrain, and they are doing whatever they like, and nobody asking them. If you see the kind of new crops of politicians we have under this Tinubu government, if you ask me, I will tell you that they are armed robbers. These people can do and undo. They turn Nigerian constitution upside down. They edit it, contravene the law, and stand on their ground and go to court. That's the only thing they will tell you. And if you go to court, Nigerian court has been what? Criminalized. Tell me if they brought an armed robber to the court, what the chief judge is going to say. Presiding over that case, what is he going to say? When the chief judge, is a criminal. All the criminals, elements within Nigerian judiciary, I wish that the whole Nigerians should come out and hold the bull by the horn. Which will hold the bull by the horn, 2 horns, and challenge all these judges, and challenge all these radical lawyers, and challenge all these criminal politicians. Nigerian politicians are now regarded all over the world as criminals. Go to Southern Africa, Kenya, everywhere all over African continent. Our politicians are criminals anywhere. What kind of life is that? We are proud of running presidential system of government because that is what is applicable in the USA. Is this how presidential system being run? We are making mouth that we are federal government, federal republic, federal. Is this how a true federalism operates? It's not the way. It's not operated that way. Go to America and you will see the results of federal structures. Yes, they are federal over there, and they represent anything from federal. They like it, they respect it, everything federal in the USA. They respect their law, they respect their flag, they respect America, they respect their president, they respect everything about American color. They defend America outside US soil. That is what is called federalism, true federalism. You can defend your president. If I go to Kenya or Togo, somebody insult Tinubu, I will fight him. Am I a madman? I would rather deny being a Nigerian and remove my head. Because these are gang of armed robbers, criminals.
Someone that said he deserves to be listed.
Tinubu said he deserves Guinness Book of Record. Let me tell you in Igbo again, Mike. Mr. Sylvanus, maybe he can interpret that in Yoruba language. In Igbo language, any woman that is beautiful doesn't know. It can never know. It can never say, I am beautiful. It is the people that will commend him. People will just come. Why? That's beautiful woman.
So you are simply saying they should let people praise him.
Yes, you will be looking on the mirror. Me, I don't know what this man is telling me. That's it. How could Tinubu come and say, I deserve Guinness Book of Record for what? For being the most crooked president ever in the world. The only presidential candidate has come, both chief judges, both court, both INEC, both Nigerians, both everybody. And now he's going to enter Book of Record. Tofiakwa, I reject it. If he enter Book of Record, that is only applicable to him. I will never ever subscribe to nonsensical sense of nonsense.
All right. How you doing, Oduwa 104 Bala?
Man, what's happening, man? Man, say, Raf is shouting. It's annoying because of the situation. But it can't be annoying every day. Every day is not Christmas. Every day is not abuse. Every day is not coaster. Respect the president of the nation, whether be up or down. Respect the office of the president. Tinubu is the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, whether you like it or not. Anywhere you go is our president. Guys, simple as ABCD. So when we say politicians, we know politicians worldwide, they are all mafias. You understand? So Nigeria is not an example. Nigeria is one of them. So we can't condemn our home, but we know that everything is 100% right, but we'll manage it. Let's give a dog a biting space to stay. Like, don't see how many months. We're not even up to a year. Let us see what they are going to do in December now. Let us pray for December peacefulness. Then winter, January, then we don't know what's going to happen. Not to killing ourselves.
Until you get to January.
Huh?
Until you get to January before you know what.
See, what I'm trying to let you know that now everybody is shouting, can never solve the situation. Shouting, death, you sure want to bring the heaven down? It's not possible. The tree has been done. Give them a chance to operate and let us see what is going to happen. And we have been seeing, and let us see, and time never reach anywhere. Early morning they break, they never break, and they must break. Afternoon, morning will never finish, afternoon never come, even if I never even come. Now you want to jump, you can't jump like that. You are going to the tree to break a camp, pound it down. You can't go like that. You must go, and you must reach there, and you must watch it down. Let's give a peace.
What about this antecedent? This antecedent, does it speak well?
See the president?
Yeah.
See, according to what I'm seeing now, he's speaking well. He's trying to let people know, the whole world know that Nigeria is bad. But let us see things. Now I'm the true. I'm the true now. You have to differentiate me with one, differentiate me with the other. Let us see my capacity.
I think Michael, he deserves the Guinness, to be listed in the Guinness Book of Record for removing subsidy.
See, let me tell you one thing. Tinubu.
I think
see, let me tell you one thing. See, according to the paper I read yesterday,
thought it in that direction.
See, it just
that's
like
the only person that has come to remove subsidy.
Okay, Ohanaeze was there. Ohanaeze was there 8 years ago. Yaradua 2.5. Jonathan 6.5. Now this one, but now a lion has come. When lion comes, animal will be afraid in the forest.
The lion of body law.
Yeah, the lion of the body law of the Koilan. That is our lion. He came and they will run. Hey. Now, you have any children when Nigeria government don't receive policy for removing subsidy? When some people the chop Sarah will not see the faceless people. And then they are not running at Tascata. And time never even time they come. And time will come, they will come jack back final. Then you can see the reality of this present government. And there will be light. The light is coming at the end of the tunnel.
No, we are complaining now.
Light. I know, because I saw something in the realm of the spirit. I saw things. Nigeria is going back to the glory of God.
But the subsidy removal is affecting us.
It must affect you and I because you won't stand well before you sit well. You can't just be chopping from driver to see all the majority of the people that are in the throne and that have everything. Yesterday they tell you their story, you never believe. You can't just jump enter where you chop anyhow. You must before you chop 3 times, you must suffer something. Future, my children, let things not be the same. Let's change the situation and let us suffer for it for a while. And things will come back.
All right, thank you so much. You do a wonderful balance. Michael, any contribution before we go? We need to go now. Yes. All right, quickly your own contribution before we move.
I've been talking about light at the end of the tunnel. Part of what came out from your last conversation. I'm also a believer in the fact that there will be light at the end of the tunnel. But what came through my mind just now is that I hope you make it through the tunnel. Because if you pass out along the tunnel, you are not going to even see the light at the end of the day. So, I mean, the meaning is just simply that Nigerians are going through so much. Our leaders' attention must be drawn to it at every opportunity that we have. Much as I agree that it must be a mutual engagement in terms of citizens' responsibility and all of that. It must be mutual. Government that is clamoring for sacrifice on the part of the people, government that is clamoring for tightening of belts on the part of the people must also lead by example, must also be seen to be prudent in their ways and all of that. That is the only way people can also trust their government in terms of whatever they tell them. But when you are seeing a direct opposite from what government is telling you, you've been asked to tighten your belt while they are reckless in their spendings and all of that. There is no way the citizens can believe them. And quickly to Kanu, I just want to touch that. I know the time is fast spent and I don't want to take any longer time. The judiciary, which is seen to be the common, the hope of the common man now, is beginning to truncate that hope with some of the things we are seeing emanating from the judiciary. What has happened in Kano is an unforgivable sin. I told myself that I wasn't going to call it a mistake. That couldn't have been a mistake. That couldn't have been a typo error. Something is wrong somewhere, which I believe the NJC must move in very swiftly to investigate. In fact, I believe that by now security agencies could have been brought into the matter to actually unravel the mystery that is going on in Kano State. And I hope and pray that blunder doesn't plunge this nation into, especially from Kano, starting in Kano, doesn't plunge Kano State into an untold violence.
All right, thank you so much, Michael.
My pleasure.
I appreciate it. All right, viewers. On this note, we say goodbye to you on today's edition of this program. Join us tomorrow, Friday, for another interesting edition of Bystanders at News 10. Michael Adekunle remains my name. Behind the camera, Malik Adeyemi is the guy doing a great job there. And to the viewers, esteemed viewers, we really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Please make sure you subscribe on Flip TV, also the sister channel, Flip TV Plus, very, very important. And please do us a favor by sharing our videos, like, comment, and share. Very, 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 very important. Michael Adekunle is signing out. I say, have a great day. Bye, everyone.